looks like Harry's getting on famously with the other woman he has to win over. David Jones on why his display of affection towards Meghan's mother is highly significant. When a young man seems to be getting along famously with his prospective mother-in-law, it is said, it's a sign that things are getting mighty serious. It certainly seemed that way at the weekend, when Prince Harry was captured deep in conversation with Doria Ragland, the mum of his girlfriend, and, some say, soon-to-be fiancée, Meghan Markle. Looking much younger than her 60 years, and enviably trim, in a lilac chiffon top and jeans, with her hair stylishly braided, Miss Ragland had made the 5-hour flight from her home in Los Angeles to Toronto, to join the couple at the closing ceremony of the Invictus Games. Harry was evidently delighted to see her, and from their smiles it was clear that the pair already get along famously. They appear to be on such good terms that, at one point, she cupped her hand over her mouth conspiratorially as she whispered something to him. Royal watchers eagerly awaiting the announcement of an engagement should regard this public show of affection as a highly significant development. For, as I discovered when researching Meghan's life story recently, no one is closer to the 36-year-old actress than her mother, who calls her Flower Dash, and it would be essential for a future husband to get along with Miss Ragland and command her respect. So what do we know of this enigmatically private woman, whose childhood was spent, if not exactly in the ghetto, as some have claimed, then certainly in some of the tougher neighborhoods of Los Angeles, yet could soon be joining the uppermost echelons of the British establishment? Like many Black Americans, her distant ancestors were slaves. Put to work in the Deep South plantations, her great-great-great-great-grandfather was freed after the abolition in 1865. When he was permitted to choose a new name to mark his emancipation, he called himself Wisdom. Her forebears then strove to improve their station, such that Miss Ragland's father, Alvine, became a prosperous antiques dealer. A larger-than-life character with a fondness for fancy cars and pretty women, his fortunes fluctuated, but at one time he ran a string of shops in Los Angeles. It is believed he had 2 daughters, but if so, Meghan's maternal aunt has not yet been traced. Doria Ragland was just 20 years old, and temping in a TV studio, when she caught the eye of Meghan's father, Thomas Markle, who was one of Hollywood's most respected cinematographers. He was a 32-year-old divorcee with 2 children, and by all accounts a workaholic. Even so, they were married in 1979, and Meghan was born 2 years later. Meghan has described her childhood as happy and settled, and in material terms the family certainly wanted for nothing.